Hi everyone, welcome to my digital story. I'm Hui Ka Yin, a CEM Year 1 student from CTU. Here I'm going to show you what I have done in PolyU during these 7 days. Day 1 Form work. The instructor first introduced us the safety precaution in construction sites and then introduced us different kinds of whaling and soldier. This kind of nail can directly inserted into the plywood by hammer. We have to drill a hole first and then use the screwdriver to help inserting into the plywood. This is the products from instructor. After the brief introduction, we have to make this box. First, measure the required dimension and mark down on the plywood, then cut it by a saw. We have to use the files to make the surface smooth so as to have a better appearance. Now, I'm inserting the nail into the plywood. This is our finished work. In the afternoon, we have to make an eye-shaped beam. First, we use the dimensional circular saw to cut the plywood into the required size. I'm responsible for fixing the timber to the required shape. Then, we put the timber to the right position to the kicker. After that, we install shoulder and welding, and we finished our work finally. Day 2 Steel. At first, instructors demonstrate how to use those tools to cut a steel or drill a hole to the steel surface. Next, he performs welding. After the demonstration, we are told to make a chair. First, we should measure the required dimension and mark it on the surface of the steel. Then, we use the ball bed to drill a hole. I'm responsible for adding the milky fluid during drilling so as to keep the drill in a good condition when the drilling is operating. We have finished one, and here is our final products. Day 3 Concrete. We are told to make a concrete in different ingredients. First, we prepare the steel bar for our concrete beam by cutting and fixing the required shape. Our group mixed with water to cement ratio 0.7 and 1 to 2 to 4 in cement sand aggregate. Then we waste the amount of materials and then mix them up in mixing machine. After that, we have to do the slump test to test the workability of the concrete. Then we start concreting. After concreting, we use the ribating rod. This is our finished products. After making the concrete beam, we had a concrete cubic test. Here is the failure of the concrete. On the other day, we installed the formwork of our concrete beam. And here is our final product. Here is our group photo. Day 4 Reinforcement. We have to construct this reinforcement beam and measure the required dimension and bend the steel to the required angle. Then we have to fix it and connect the reinforcement with the fine iron strip. Here is our finished reinforcement beam. Here is our group photo. Day 5 NDT. We are going to do these 4 tests. The first one is cover meter inspection. The instructor performed how to use, and then he demonstrated the half-cell potential test. Next, it is the infrared thermographic survey, and that it is the rebounder test. Here, I'm using the cover meter to find out where is the steel bar and the diameter of the steel bar. Then, we did the rebounder test. Here is our data. The graph indicates that the different direction of rebounding will have different results. Third, we did the half-cell potential test. Then it is the infrared thermographic survey. Part 2, Anchoring. Another tutor gives us a brief introduction about anchoring. He is demonstrating the tau-controlled expansion anchor. He is removing the dust by the sucker, and this is our turn to do our task. First, use the rotary hammer to install the anchor. Then, we have to remove the dust. Third, install the tau-controlled expansion anchor. I'm installing the anchor by hammer. And here is our finished. Day 6, Brickworks and Plastering. Here are different materials for tiling. On that day, we had 4 tasks to do, and the first one is bricklaying. Instructor first used the chalk box to draw the straight line, and then check leveling of the brick. It is our turn to do the task. We followed the instruction by the tutor and finished our work finally. The second one is plastering. Instructor first make 2 dogs to help guiding the thicknesses of the plastering on the wall. Then he spread the mortar evenly. After that, check leveling and the plastering work finished. There are different types of bricks. The third task is cement tiling. First, we should mix the cement lime mortar, then mark the right position. Next, start putting the mixture on the wall surface. After that, lay the brick on the wall surface. We can cut the tiles by using these 2. Here is the finished work. There are different types of tiles. They are commonly used in the construction sites because of different properties. Then, instructor perform mosaic tiling. First, apply the cement paste evenly on the mosaic tiles and wall surface, and wait for a few minutes. Here is the finished products. I'm cutting the tiles by hammer. Fourth, we are going to do the floor tiling. First, apply the adhesive. Second, check leveling. Third, if we need to make a floor, do it in this step, and then lay the tiles to the required position. Day 7, Scaffolding. Instructor first tell us about the safety precaution during scaffolding. Then another tutor taught us how to use these tools and materials to form a scaffolding. In the afternoon, we have to do the false work. This is the drawing of the false work. Every student have different jobs to do. For students who are good at looking drawings are assigned to be a manager. Students who are strong in physical should be responsible for transport. After constructing the false work, we have to check the leveling. In these 7 days, it gave me a meaningful and valuable hand-on experience which I cannot learn in books or lessons. During the training, we study different topics in every day. It is quite tough at the beginning, but I really gain a lot after the training. Thank you so much.